quick review. I mean, some of them is almost an insult to review. I'm guessing Morientes, right? I never liked Morientes, but I think this year he looks better than last year. I mean, in this year, Pirlo can be effective. Luis Figo can be effective, right? And first of all, he's a super sub, Fox in the box. If I was to train Morientes, he's a super sub, right? What does he lack? I think it's possible to get his balance at least to 70. Like, get him out of that red, make it orange. The first thing I would do, I'll make his balance 70, at least. And obviously, when you do that, I believe his acceleration will go up as well, right? Is it? Either way, balance, acceleration, those two. And then I will go with ball control, dribble in tight position. He's a striker, right? Or you can just give him speed, dude, nothing else. But a lot of time I bring on a fresh player, gets caught by tired defenders. So I don't know. I don't know this game anymore. Either way, let's just talk about what works most of the time. They're not working. And anybody use them? You guys here? You guys on YouTube? I mean, I'm not bothered about them. Probably I will get them and I will use them. I only use super sub second half unless I really desperate for a striker, which I'm not. He's got 80 in position. Counter, long ball counter. I think that's what it is, to be honest, dude. I mean, it's not that difficult to level him up. I'm not going to bother with passing. Yeah, it's good for a striker to have passing. But most of the time, I feel like in certain games, every player can pass like Pirlo. In certain games, Pirlo can pass like Pirlo. So, just being honest here, dude. Roberto Carlos, for 3-5-2, Roberto Carlos is just perfect, dude. Absolutely perfect. But in terms of defensive work, yeah, I think he lacks, defense, they're in a 64. I don't think I would bother to give him defensive work. If your main formation is like 4-4-2, any formation with LMF, I think he's perfect there. A lot of people like to have LMF or RMF to be a little bit more defensive, so it'd be perfect. Otherwise, for 4 at the back, if I use Carlos as the left back, probably I will have a defensive fullback as a right back, or maybe a CB. But I'll probably focus to make sure his physical contact is at least, maybe I would try to get it to 80. But because he's fast, I want to get his dribbling to at least 80 as well. So it can be good enough to run with the ball. That makes sense. But honestly, this type of player doesn't need a review, does it? I think it's pretty obvious. If I missed anything, let me know. Now, Makelele, listen, there are a lot of players can be similar to Makelele in the game. For instance, if you have 500,000 GP, you can get Kante, but Kante is a box-to-box. However, you can train Kante to be more defensive. I think you can get every defensive ability for Kante for 90 plus. You can use anchor and defense on him, boom. But his box-to-box card is still active. Anyway, this is about Makelele. He's new to the game. I don't think we've ever had him before. Have we? I don't remember. From PES 15 to now, I don't think we ever had him. Now, obviously a destroyer. Destroyers are different. Anchorman stays between your two center back most of the time. Destroyers kind of go more horizontal. I don't think you need kick and power, physical contact. I'll definitely get his physical contact to 80. I'll definitely give him more tight position ball control. Because he's got decent balance, I definitely get his tight position higher. For slow dribbling, he's going to be like one of those defensive players when you can trust him to take on players. Not somebody like with terrible ball control where you just want to intercept and move the ball. And he goes to level what, 10? So it's pretty easy to make his speed and acceleration 80-80. And he can only play as a DMF. Well, I think Destroyer is active as a CMF as well. A bunch of people just got him for free, like for spin today, didn't they? Well, those people should play Lotto, actually. So, without further ado, wish me luck. Burn. How's it going, Abe? Maka and Lily? What? Why?